What's up, y'all? Welcome to the School of Divine Magic. So I want to get into talking about Lilith, which a lot of people would think that Lilith is a part of the Goetia, but she's not a Goetic demon or daemon or ancient spirit, because they really ancient spirit, or they like to call them, fallen gods. Now, what I read about Lilith was she was a cherubim. You know what I'm saying? So the thing with Lilith is it's women out here. It's also men too that possess the Lilith energy, whether they working with Lilith directly or indirectly. They have that energy. Like, you got to think about it. It's real people that embody that energy, and it's also fictional characters that embody that energy. Like Elvira, Mistress of the Night. I grew up watching, Elvira, and she had that energy, you know what I'm saying? That was like one of my favorite shows to watch, movies or whatever, when Elvira, I didn't really like horror movies till I got older. And I used to watch Elvira because it was something about Elvira that just didn't seem, like scary. It just seemed alluring, you know what I'm saying? So I used to like to watch that. And then I used to like to watch Addams Family, the original one too. I like the one Addams Family Values movie with Angelica Houston, but the old one too. You know what I'm saying? So when you think about that, Morticia, she had the energy. Like me, and this is the crazy thing about me. I'm either attracted to someone that's really angelic, or I'm either attracted to someone that's the polar opposite, that's very gothic, that has that Morticia energy, that look and that feel. So Morticia is one. Then you can name an actress, and that would be Angelina Jolie, when she had the dark hair. When Angelina Jolie first came out, which I had a crush on Angelina Jolie, when she first came out with the dark, who didn't, you know what I'm saying? When she had the dark hair, and she was like this exotic beauty that came on the scene. That's how I knew, like, when she did that movie, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, I already knew that she was gonna get Brad Pitt, because she had that Lilith energy. Now she have like, mom energy and, calm down. But when she first came on the scene, she emitted that rebellious Lilith energy, which she's actually a Gemini like me. So, you know what I'm saying? Geminis, we love Geminis, you feel what I'm saying? And also, who else had that energy? Oh, and what I want to say about Angelina Jolie, Maleficent, when she played Maleficent, that's a good role for her. You feel what I'm saying? Because she not only have that Lilith energy, she's a Gemini. You know what I'm saying? So we can have that angelic side and that demonic side, that good and that bad side. You know what I'm saying? So that was crazy work how she ended up, down the line playing Maleficent or whatever. But or is it Maleficent? I say Maleficent, but it's Maleficent, whatever. But anyway, let's get back to Lilith. So Lilith, you know what I'm saying? She's not a part of the Goetia because she's the original ancient. She's more primitive. She's primordial. But I had learned that through more research. That's why she in the clip off. See, all the primal forces, demonic forces, all that, they locked in the clip off. And so they can't come up here and do that, do anything up here, in the material realm, because they down there. You would have to go down below, way down, further down below the Goetia, to contact them and start, working with their energy. But I feel like Lilith, she get a bad rap because, when they say, like, when she was created, and so she was the first woman created, and they wanted to write her out of history because she was rebellious, because she told the man, he said he wants to get on top of her. She didn't want the man to get on top of her. She wants to get on top, which, why would you be mad at her? She don't want nobody to get on top of her, like Color Purple, like Mr. and do their business. You feel what I'm saying? So that was kind of funny to me, because I'm like, she's anti-Color Purple. You know what I'm saying? Because if y'all remember that scene, Whoopi Goldberg, where she was like, Mr. got on top of her and did his business and all that. She didn't want nobody to get on top of her and do the business. She wanted to get on top and do the business. If you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing where I feel like I agree with Lilith. Like, do you feel what I'm saying? It's we equality over here. We equality, you know. And so I think that Lilith is really not a bad energy. You know what I'm saying? Because it just teaches you to embrace who you are, like embrace your sexuality. Because even if we want, well, sexuality, let me say sexual, because even if we want to omit that part of us, it's still a part of us. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like Lilith help people really express their true sexuality, express who they really are, and not be afraid of what other people think. And I like that about that energy, because you got to think about it. You want to feel free. And a lot of times people will want you to feel trapped, like your family, your friends, society. They'll want you to feel caged in a box and be the way that they feel that you should traditionally be. You know what I'm saying? Now, don't get me wrong. I have some traditional core values, but I'm unconventional for the most part. You see what I'm saying? And sometimes I feel like a lot of times people want to hold me back from that, but then they cannot hold me back from that, because that's my true will. That's my true nature, to be free to express myself however I want to express myself, the way I want to dress, my identity, you know what I'm saying, my sexuality, whatever I want to do. You know what I'm saying? And so I feel like that's what I like about Lilith, because if you think about the energy, its overall energy is about empowerment, liberation, you know, freeing yourself. You know what I'm saying? And so I feel like Lilith is not a bad energy to emulate or embody, whether you male or female. You know what I'm saying? Because like Madonna had that song, human nature, express yourself, don't repress yourself. Because a lot of people, they want you to repress yourself. And so when you repress yourself, you're gonna feel captured. You're gonna feel locked in. Like, you're gonna feel like, that's why like we use that expression, don't put me in a box, because they want to put you in a box. They want to put you in a cage. And it's like, that's what fuels a lot of people, frustration and anxiety and rage. And so once you just let out who you really are and how you really feel and how you want to express yourself and how you want to look, because like our body, you know, it's an avatar. You decorate your avatar, you know, on these games. The kids play Roblox, decorate an avatar. You play a video game, you decorate your avatar. You can do your avatar however you want to do your avatar, but just be you. You know what I'm saying? And express yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's why that song Human Nature, I like that song by Madonna. That's very much giving Lilith energy when she say, it's human nature and I'm not sorry. So be yourself and not be sorry. That's really what it is. You know what I'm saying? And what she say, I'm not your, don't hang your on me. You feel what I'm saying? Go look up the lyrics. You know what I'm saying? Because people will want you to be in a broom closet or be in a closet in general, because that's the way that they feel. But then you like, nah, I want to be free. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I don't knock nobody. Be free. Long as you're not doing harm to nobody else, be free. And I feel like that's what the Lilith energy is about. You know what I'm saying? Be free. Also, another person who had that Lilith energy and was ahead of their time, Betty Page the pinup. Everybody was like, oh, she want to be a pinup. And, you know, they was all, you know, kind of like talk, but she still had that Lilith energy, like I want to take those pictures and I want to be that beautiful girl that everyone admires, you know, with the dark hair, but give girl next door. She gave like gothic girl next door. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's all I want to say is don't be afraid to tap into your Lilith energy. You know what I'm saying? Even if you don't, you know what I'm saying, you're not an occultist or you're not spiritual or anything, just still look at Lilith as an energy to express yourself in a good, healthy way. And be free and be liberated in the things that you do, as long as you're not harming nobody else. So like I always say, manifest your best as we remain infinite in the finite. Ashe. I hope this resonates. I'm out.